Well, here I am live. Just trying to check it all out here. It's been a while. It's very early in the morning. Can't see any activity as of yet. Wow. Coronavirus. A shock to say the least. What's happened around the world. And how terribly serious it is with all the loss. And the people suffering going through having the virus. China said that it was basically imperative that people wear face masks. And in the UK, when the virus started here, the coronavirus, there was a video with a member of the NHS saying, you don't need to have face masks. Well, I'm afraid that's not the case. The situation at the moment is there's over 41,000 people have caught the virus, and there is 4,313 people who have died from the virus. We have to ask ourselves the question, how many people would have survived and not caught the virus in the first place if they had been wearing a face mask? Obviously, there must have been a considerable amount of people who would have been saved by wearing a face mask. And I think that using all options to protect yourself, including hand washing and social distancing, is very necessary. I also think that if you can find a supplier, wearing gloves is a good idea, as well as using hand cleaner. Like, personally, I think the way forwards for everyone is to wear face masks in enclosed spaces, which is public transport, shops and supermarkets. The virus, if coughed out or sneezed out, or maybe breathed out, that's unknown at this time, breathed out, rides on droplets in the air, floats in the air. That's a fact. So in an enclosed environment, one person could cough, for example, who had the virus, in, say, a supermarket, then someone walked past the area where they coughed and breathed in the virus. I think if we really think about it, if healthy people wear face masks, there is a certain level of protection against the virus, a reduction of risk. And if a person thinks they are healthy, but they have got the virus and don't know it, and they wear a face mask, then they reduce the risk of giving the virus to someone else who is healthy. So the best thing to do, as far as I'm concerned, you all have to make your own choices in life, is to wear a face mask in enclosed spaces. Just say it's a terrible thing. Moving on, NHS nurses. Whatever environment you work in out there, it's always the same, whether it's working for the NHS or working for some other organisation. Management, right, know it all. People working in the front line, whether it be a car factory or something else, management know it all, and the people with 10 years of experience don't know anything. That's the general attitude that it's always been. But these nurses are risking their lives in the front line, so My heart goes out to them. I have had some nursing experience myself, hands-on, so I've got an extremely good idea what they're going through. 32,000 nurses short, 10,000 doctors short in the NHS. So they have to work double hard to get their job done, and they're putting their lives at risk at the same time. So they need all the equipment possible. Regarding social distancing, yeah, well, everybody has to go shopping, but I personally think that just one family member, wherever possible, does all the shopping. It's not a good idea for two family members to go out shopping together, because that doubles the risk, doesn't it? Sunny days. Wow. You may have heard people say the best parties they've ever been to in their life are always in their own home. No problems from strangers or nothing like that. And they had a great time. But unfortunately, you can't have parties and invite people round because of the coronavirus risks of spreading the virus. As I say, the people that have got the virus now didn't know they had it at some point in time. Goes without saying. And obviously the people who have died from it didn't know. But what you can do, as the government suggests, is to stay at home whenever possible, as there's no place like home. In the summer, you can use your garden in the summertime, which it is at the moment. It's the kind of summertime, isn't it? Lovely weather and all that. So you can use your garden. You've got access to all the house facilities, food. You can have a few drinks and sit out in the sunshine. You can laze around, or you can have lots of fun playing games. Watch a movie at home, all these things. So the best place is to be at home.